I know a little bit of the Warcraft lore. I'm by no means an expert, but... Are these the Titans or something? Yeah, what... Okay, so this is now? It's a Titan Watcher? Okay. Who the fuck is this? That's Steve Lowko? Oh, okay. It's a sad statue, man. This is wow. Yeah, this is the new World of Warcraft announcement trailer. If you would have told me it's Guild Wars, I would have believed you. I haven't really followed the story of Shadowlands much, though. Dragons!
Is healing, but her fate is yet uncertain. Together, we shall be Azeroth's protectors once again.
This is actually the new How to Train Your Dragon movie. For those of you that are unfamiliar, it's you have like this dragon called Toothless, and I think he grew some teeth or something.
Here, the new age of dragons shall begin.
Dude, when I think of epic World of Warcraft trailers, right, the one with Wrath of the Lich King always comes to mind right away. I think the Wrath of the Lich King trailer is probably my favorite. You know, with Arthas, my son, the day you were born, the very forests of Lordaeron whispered the name Arthas. Right, that one? And you have the boy singing. Right, that one? That one is so... That one's so good. They have some amazing trailers in World of Warcraft. I've been following the Warcraft universe for a long time. Maybe I haven't followed it much recently, but I don't know who this stone guy boy is. And I also... dragons? How are they relevant to the story right now? I don't really know. Oh, yeah. Dude, exactly. Even like this... Dude, the Sylvanas trailer was amazing. Yes. Like the one for the Shadowlands where she's fighting on top of the thing against the Lich King? Dude, that was a sick trailer. This one, So they also did announce Wrath of the Lich King Classic. Right, that's the trailer I'm talking about. Da, 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 da. Can we do that one? Can we do the song? Da, da, da. Ba, ba, da, da, da.
Had forgotten. Did you think we had forgotten? Nothing more. I can sit right has just begun.
Oh, I love that song, dude. So good.
King yet.
Watch you do this.
My son, the day you were born, the very forests of Lordaeron whispered the name Arthas.
So this is like, that's a trailer, man. That is so good. Honestly, I have seen every World of Warcraft trailer several times. This Dragonflight one may actually be my least favorite. I don't want to be a jerk about it, but like that was... I mean, sure, like graphically impressive and all that, but that was kind of meh, right? Yeah, I had no emotional connection to any of it. Exactly. Yeah, that's kind of, I guess, what I'm getting at. Like, I don't recognize any of it. I don't really care about Alexstrasza. Like, maybe Alexstrasza had her Hearthstone set there or something, so she could, like, instantly show up. But it seemed kind of convenient that she was there, you know, right at the correct moment. I like one of the comments on Reddit. This could be one of the expansions ever. Technically the truth, yes. It could be one of the expansions ever. I like it. I like it. He's not wrong. What's this? Weaving the story.
Hi there. Welcome to the Dragonflight Deep Dive. I'm Steve Denuser.
And I'm Taryn Gregory. Starting it off here, we're going to talk about the setting and the story of Dragonflight.
We've got this great
This guy's name, by the way, is literally Terran. I'm just saying.
Exciting pre-render trailer that everyone just watched. So let's talk about the setting for Dragonflight, the Dragon Isles.
Dragon Isles have been known for a long time in Warcraft history as a mysterious place where the dragons came from long ago, but we never knew much more than that.
We're going to this place that is kind of the broodlands of all the Dragonflights, the place where they...
You just said the word Brutlands to Terran? Sorry.
Nested, where they built their civilization. The Dragon Isles was the center of the Dragon's kingdom when the world was young and the mortal races were just starting to form kingdoms of their own. But when the Legion invaded for that War of the Ancients, that sundering that resulted from the explosion of the Well of Eternity, broke the world.
Literal sundering of the continents of Azeroth.
And because of the breaking of the world, that magic kind of drained away and the land went dormant. So they had to leave the Dragon Isles behind. And as we saw in the pre-render, they left behind some Titan Watchers to look over the land. And when someday they hoped that elemental energy would resurge once again and draw the dragons home and reestablish their kingdom.
And that's when the message goes out to the flights and they feel it in their bones.
Now it's the time for the sky to light up with the colors of the aspects once again, and for Alexstrasza and the others to come home.
sorry.
But the land has changed a lot in all these thousands of years they've been away, and some very old threats have awakened as well.
We're looking into the culture of dragons as they exist in Warcraft.
Dragons, as we know them today, were very different in the early past, the early history of Azeroth. They were much more primitive, much more savage, what we now know as proto-dragons.
And then some of the dragons were empowered to become the aspects. The green flight, red flight, blue flight, bronze flight, black flight, each with unique powers, each with the ability to protect the world in different ways. These pillars of draconic power appointed to defend Azeroth.
Bro, he's just saying the word dragon 1,000 times. Okay, I like dragons, don't get me wrong, they're cool. It's just a little uninspired, I guess. I mean, to be fair, I've complained about the World of Warcraft story ever since Cataclysm. Ever since we suddenly started going, you know, on a boat and we saw a bunch of fog and it happened to have pandas on it. Like, the story is kind of... And then we went time traveling and, like, it was all very confusing. I actually thought what they did with Shadowlands was a really clever step. You know, to go back, right? Like, to go to the Shadowlands where, like, people go when they die. You know, that was a great way to, like, bring a lot of old characters back. But they obviously dropped the ball with this expansion. Okay, I don't know.
Threats within and without.
Dragons...
Maybe, like, okay, so if Blizzard wasn't in, like, the position that they are in right now, right?
Donation confirmed.
Have you heard of the new WoW expansion? Dragging those balls across your face.
So bad. Thank you, Heartnever, for the 300 bits. If Blizzard wasn't in the state that they are in right now, after like the last couple of years, I mean, I would have maybe been more positive, but
dragon.
Thank you, Agaring too. But like, if Blizzard wasn't in the spot that they are in right now because of the last couple of years, I wouldn't, you know, be very critical of it, I guess. But like, you know, they need to make some sort of comeback, I guess, and people are willing to give them a comeback if like they make a really good game. Does any chief? I feel like the guys at Final Fantasy, right? You know, the guys over at the Final Fantasy office right now, they're sitting there watching this trailer and they're like, hey, well, hey, this is great, right? It kind of feels like that, right?
Used that power both for good in the case of most of the aspects, but also for nefarious reasons in the case of the Black Dragonflight led by Neltharion, who would become Deathwing.
And what we will find in Dragonflight is that some of these ancient divisions run deep. And so it begs the question, where do we go from here? If this is an opportunity to reclaim their legacy, to be the protectors, as the cinematic mentioned, that they once were.
To do that, they're going to need the help of our heroes, our players.
Multiple
to come
leaks.
to the Dragon Isles with them and face some of these reawakening challenges, because it's not just that this land is peacefully waiting for the dragons to return and reclaim it. There's those old enemies that have awakened as well.
Yeah.
One of those being a race of kind of elemental half-giants, the Jarradin.
The Dragon Isles isn't just populated by dragons or just by the Jarradin. There's also many other occupants here in the Dragon Isles. I've been here.
Oh, wow. This is the new race? There's a new playable race called the Drakthir? What the fuck? That's a race to play? That's a new playable race. You can only play one class on it? Oh. What's the class? It's like a Naga with wings. Yeah, it really is. Moonguard? Dragonoid? Players, please loosen the class/race restriction. Here's a new class that can only be one race. This guy is giving a good point. People just love to hate on everything. Is there anything they could have released that people would be happy with? No! So that's the thing, Clock says. If you, you know, shit on the player base for long enough, people will just be critical of everything you do. It's just kind of how it is, man. Like, if you wanna, if you wanna redeem yourself, you're gonna have to create a really good game, and people will be more like that's what I'm saying, man. Like, people will be more than willing to forgive a lot of the bullshit if you create really good games, right? But evidently, the path they've been on over the last couple of years hasn't been the right one, and as long as that is not course corrected, like people will keep hating. It's kind of how it is. They make it very easy. Yeah, it turns out if you piss people off for a long time, they are pissed off. It sucks, though, because there's so much potential, obviously, right? But... anything, I mean, do we have, like... I don't care too much about the story right now. Do we have... Okay, we have got more videos that just went up.
Subscriber detected.
OMG, 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 2 years I'm so pogged if you know what I mean, low hot cubed. What? Middle dot, kappa, 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 kappa.
Thank you, Blue Hair Critic, for the 2 years of tier 3 support. I appreciate you, man. I understand that you're pretty pogged right now, yeah. Thank you, man. That's a long time. To be fair, though, I was very critical of the storyline of Pandaria when they first announced it. And honestly, Pandaria was one of my favorite expansions. Like, the world was beautiful, the music was sick, the boss fights were great. So, Pandaria was sick. So, I don't know if people agree with that, but I thought it was pretty sweet. The Walking Shores and the Onaran Plains.
Hello, I'm Stephanie.
I'm Josh.
I'm Jackie.
And I'm Gary.
And we're part of the teams that are building the first 2 zones that you'll encounter in the Dragon Isles, the Waking Shore and the Onaran Plains. The very first zone in Dragonflight you're going to come to is the Waking Shores. It's wild, untamed land. It's waking up around you too, and the elements are just going crazy.
The art team again has hit it out of the park.
You'll see like a lava mountain flowing in through the beach, giant proto-dragons swooping down, gobbling up members of your expedition.
We have such rife opportunities to show elementals rising up because of the crazy magic that's flying around.
The one of the things I love is just how you get to the Dragon Isles, right? So you're gonna get on your boat in Stormwind or Orgrimmar, and the first thing you do is sail between like the dragon ruin architectures. The boats come right alongside each other. You can jump from one boat to the other and just start causing havoc on the other faction's boat.
For those who love PvP, this is a great opportunity for war mode.
It's free for all out there. It's gonna be great. But it's okay. There's an innkeeper on the beach, so that if
Can Jackie say something? Jackie hasn't said anything yet.
Just hop out right there.
The Reliquary and the Explorers League are working together.
The Horde and Alliance are sending an expedition together. It's not.
Dude, he's hoarding everything, man.
Soldiers.
Why is he
This
mansplaining
the
everything?
Settlers exploring this new land, so it's a lot more optimistic tone.
One of my favorite things about the Waking Shores is the Red Dragonflight, led by Queen Alexstrasza, the Lifebinder. They have the mandate of nurturing and protecting all life, which means Horde and Alliance, Gorloks, trolls, everybody. So they take that duty seriously. When the Horde and the Alliance come to the Waking Shores, they want to be there to help guide the people through the new land and welcome them. But they're not the only one in the Waking Shores.
We have.
They don't want to
crack the technology. We've got
figure it out. They can
Guys, I'm resubbing to WoW. I'm doing it. There's penguin duck things.
fly.
You should be proud.
Thank you.
It's no dragons. They've been.
It is that we have
all.
And we really want.
person along with.
We'll be going through some of. Library actually come. Earhold was built.
All right, here we go. This is the new race, the new faction, the new race and the new class. Drakthir, Evoker, and Dragon Riding.
Hi, I'm Jake.
I'm Andy.
I'm Kali.
And I'm Graham. And I'm really excited to talk to you guys today about the Drakthir Evoker, our new race. And
I mean, to be fair, they try their best, right? Like, making these videos is hard, especially when you do it with game developers, of course. Like, these guys are just, like, he's very excited to talk about things they already know everything about. I mean, it's hard to make videos like this.
class
yeah.
coming in Dragonflight.
We're here to talk about not only the Evoker, but also dragon riding, which is our exciting expression into the exploration of the Dragon Isles.
We knew with a dragon-themed
Nerd
expansion,
alert.
we wanted to let you play a dragon. Not a big dragon, Alex
Thank you,
Strauss's
Gary.
size. That'd be tough to fit into raids. I'm sorry, Jake. Okay. I know.
Fine.
But a draconic humanoid.
This
So
one
the
feels good.
Dracthyr created
No,
by
honestly, this one's pretty cool. This one's pretty good. Hey, thank you, Tyson, as well, for the 37.
Therian.
And like our other hero classes, you get to choose if you want to start on the Horde or Alliance side on character creation.
So let's talk a little bit about the Evoker, the class they can be. What's unique about it is because the Dracthyr are created by an aspect, they have the ability to wield the magic of all 5 Dragonflights. So Evokers can take advantage of red magic and blue magic and bronze magic.
And to show that, we created a visual, what we call a prismatic effect. This prismatic effect is basically the coalescence of all their energy as they channel it into whatever spell that they're going to cast. You have a red magic spell called Pyre, so when you shoot it out of your mouth, it twirls in the air.
That is the fact that is the player character is actually pretty cool. The fact that this is the player character, that's pretty nice.
So when you shoot it out of your mouth, it twirls in the air with all 5 of the Dragonflight's magic as it turns into the red spell before landing on your enemies and exploding and hopefully burning them.
I'll take that one.
Getting that vibe across that they use all 5 was really important to us, but we did want to make sure that each specialization focused on 2, because casting 5 different colors gets a bit messy. So their damage dealer specialization, their first of 2, Devastation, mostly focuses on red and blue magic.
They
Red
have
being
2
very
DPS specs? Okay.
fast and explosive, burning everything with Pyre. Whereas blue is more focused and overwhelming. You can shoot a beam of energy out of your mouth to disintegrate one single enemy.
It's like a demon hunter?
There's a healer spec called Preservation. The healer spec is going to focus mostly on your green and your bronze magics. So your green is going to be evocative of the Emerald Dream, your growth and your nurturing spells. And then you have your bronze magic, which is going to be more timey-wimey. So you get to heal a wound faster.
So in addition to the visuals and the animation, which all make you feel very powerful, we really wanted the player to have a physical connection to the cast. We have a new type of spell called Empower, where when you actually hold down the button on your keyboard, it charges up the spell. The longer you charge it up, it might do more damage or hit more targets depending on the spell, but it gives you this really physical connection and control that's new for World of
A
Warcraft.
lot of it looks a little underwhelming so far, if I'm being honest with you. Like the spell effects, the spell graphics, animations and stuff, not sold.
Warcraft, and I think is feeling really, really good.
We have some great animations. Thank you, Andy, your team.
Love it, Andy.
You feel physical when you're casting your spells.
You can actually fly around the battlefield and cast while you're flying.
Raining fire and death from above. It's great.
In addition to the gameplay, though, another part of feeling draconic
Love you,
is
Andy.
looking like a dragon.
Well, we talk about dragons breathing fire, but you know what's actually fire?
What's actually
These
fire?
customizations.
Oh my goodness.
But no, they're really, really
They're
cool.
awesome.
Because you have both your draconic form and your humanoid form. And the
Oh.
customization options for both of them are amazing.
They're very
Dude, that's actually sick.
What about color? Just tell me you
tell
can
us about
change
the
the color.
You can do a lot of matching. So your visage form can have scales that are the same color as your Dragonflight
That's
form.
cool. That's
But my
really cool.
favorite-
Dude,
super
that looks
favorite
so
part-
much better than everything else we've seen so far. Like that character customization screen just now looks so much nicer.
Of customization for the visage form, hair.
Yeah.
Because I can actually do this in game.
Yeah.
The tech is here.
We finally did it.
As players make their way through each of the areas of the Dragon Isles, they'll partner up with the Dragonflights to move through the air as they've never done before. You'll notice I did not say flying, because flight has a very specific meaning for World of Warcraft.
Yeah, it does.
And we're talking about something new called dragon riding.
And as the players are honing their dragon
Andy.
riding skills, they're going to get to see all new animations that go along with the different look and feel of the drakes.
We're aiming to shake up movement with this new system, providing players with a deeper immersion with forces like momentum and gravity.
We knew that for Dragonflight, we were going to have the opportunity to show players a whole new set of Dragon Isle drakes, completely unique from all the other things they've
Dude, this
seen
is
in
cool.
World of Warcraft. And so we wanted to come up with a movement system that would add that sense of physics, weight, and gravity, like you were mentioning. We knew it was going to take a huge team effort, not just animation, but it was going to take effects. It was going to take the engineering team, who we rely on heavily, and that combined with some new animations really helps to lend that feeling of physics as you move through the air in ways that you haven't before. And the icing on the cake is going to be some really cool effects that we've added on top of all of that. So for example, when you start hitting, maximum velocity, you're going to see contrails coming off the edges of the wings. And then as you do your rolls and spirals, you build up more and more speed. There's going to be some screen effects on the display to indicate that you're reaching maximum velocity. Which really
Thank you, man, for the
adds to the
21.
overall kind of immersion and sense of reality.
As players make their way through the Dragon Isles, they'll discover new cosmetic options to fine-tune their Dragon Isle Drake's appearances. Things like snoots, horns, tails, elusive Dragon Isle Drake armor, and more.
Can I have spikes?
Definitely.
Okay.
We want to provide players with all new skills to play with, as those who can use
No
their
spikes,
momentum
no
well
spikes.
can reach higher and higher heights, and bring on new, more difficult challenges.
We just have so many new gorgeous options to choose from, and I'm just so excited for all of them.
It all feels a little uninspired, though, if I'm being honest with you. Maybe gameplay is going to be very fun, but, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm more excited for Wrath of the Lich King Classic than the new expansion. And I'm not planning on playing Wrath of the Lich King Classic. Maybe I will for a little while. I love Wrath of the Lich King when it first came out, man. Like, I remember playing that game when it first released. It was so fun. Yeah, it looks all a little bland. But it's also because that trailer kind of set off the wrong, like... So basically the trailer's TLDR is there's a guy that is apparently set up there 10,000 years ago to protect the island. And then right before he, like, saves the island or something, Alex Strasza and the gang come in and save him. That's basically the whole story, and it takes 5.5 minutes. It is... Yeah, like the music, these guys are right. Like the animations, the art, the soundtrack, all of it is super nice. It's just not that interesting of a story, right? Which I think is the main goal of most of these. It kind of feels to me a little bit, and I would like to be wrong, but it kind of feels a little bit that they're like, okay, we've run out of ideas. What do fantasy players really like? And someone's like, dragons! And they're like, that's it. Dragons. Because, everyone likes dragons. Like, every nerd out there likes dragons. It just... maybe it'll be really fun. I'll probably check it out when it releases. Let's be honest. Yeah, but they could have... Yeah, exactly. They could have made a trailer based around Alex Strasza or something. That's one of the characters that a lot of people don't really, People like Alex Strasza. They didn't even feature Alex Strasza in her human form. Yeah. The Dragon Isles, they have been part of the World of Warcraft universe for a long time. Yeah. Obviously, this doesn't really give us a whole lot of information about other things that they're changing, though, right? Like, it's all pretty up in the air. Maybe they did announce that in the other stuff, though. Maybe they did announce that in the other videos and the other things that they've added into the mix. Yeah, maybe it'll be really good. I don't know. Anyways, let's play a little bit more of Horizon. Oh shit, did my console turn itself off? It's probably energy saving mode. I don't know if it's saved. Hello? Ah. It turned off to save power. Okay, we're good. I found myself getting very hyped for old World of Warcraft expansions. Yeah, for previous ones, I did some very long streams with the release and stuff. And then over time, I kind of lose interest because, there's only so many games to play. I can't really focus on all of them. But, I don't know, I've always been very hyped for the new expansions. Like, especially when Shadowlands came out, I was also really excited for it, man. I thought Shadowlands was a really clever idea. Right, like Shadowlands was clever, right? I really feel like they did not squeeze nearly as much out of that as they could have. So this is the main storyline again. The cinematic was really cool. You really like the new cinematic, Big Dodo? Alright, fair enough. Or you mean the Shadowlands cinematic? The battle against the Lich King on top of the tower. That was sick. With Sylvanas? Yeah, dude, the start of Shadowlands was really nice. Oh, you mean for Shadowlands, not Dragonflight. Okay, okay. Yeah, Wrath of the Lich King felt like a completely new game, man. The quality of the zones and stuff is just so nice. But I'm also I've also got a lot of nostalgia for World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King, though, because that's when I played most of my WoW. Like, I can still hear the music of the Grizzly Hills, you know? I don't even, like, I think of the Grizzly Hills, I see the mountains and the paths and stuff. I remember sitting there for hours and hours and hours trying to get that stupid spirit beast. You know, the bear? Anyways, the proto drakes, the whole thing. There was some really good stuff there.
I wonder what's inside. Okay.
But also the floating Dalaran and stuff, like when you first went to Dalaran. And the mammoth trips, like when everyone walked around on their mammoths around the town, Horde and Alliance. There was some really cool stuff. Winter Spring was pretty cool too. Yeah, they used a lot of different things. You farmed for a long time to get the green proto drake? Right. I have the blue proto drake and I thought, okay, that's enough. The blue proto drake was I've told the story a couple of times, but it was my very first 310% flying speed mount. It was my very first, like, 280% flying speed mount, too. I got very lucky. The Timeless Proto Drake, it took me months. The only mount that I've always really wanted and that I got after a very long time was the Ashes of Alar. I still think Ashes of Alar is the coolest World of Warcraft mount. Even after getting it. Like, I got it after a very long time of grinding and a very long time of trying to get it. And, generally speaking, when you want something for a really long time and then you finally get it, it's gonna be kind of disappointing, right? But Ashes of Alar is still fucking cool. Yeah, it's still really badass. Look at these waves. These waves are awesome. Getting that mount back down was insanely hard. Yeah, I didn't get it until years after it came out. You got Ashes of Alar on your first try? Get out of here. It took me years. Ay, ay, ay. Look, do you have any interest in the Borderlands series? I've never really played a lot of Borderlands. I have tried some bits and pieces here and there. Maybe I should do a full playthrough at some point. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
My strength is yours. Stand strong.
Outlander, I offer you an honorable grave with a real defeat or without.
Ooh, they also sell very rare bows. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude! So many rare bows. That's pretty sick. This one's fire. That one's impact and poison. Okay. So basically, the further you go west,
Return when you need it.
the more rare items you can gather. I see. I always played a hunter. My very first World of Warcraft character was literally everyone's very first World of Warcraft character. A Night Elf Hunter. And I tried every class. I played everything. But I always came back to Hunter. I thought Hunter was always very fun. No, Mill Night Elf Hunter.
She'll be back. Rest now. Keep an eye on her. Is she sick? It's Aloy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Walk with me.
Still love the idea of hunters. They're so cool.
I am Ateka, commander of the Lowland clan. The girl, Zella, was poisoned by the blood choke. For months, it has polluted our waters, depriving us of food and clean drink. We've learned to live with it as best we can. But recently, without explanation, the filth cleared from much of the lowland. Yet one river still runs red, like a split vein from a rotted corpse. So the water here is still poisoned? Exactly. I sent my best squad to find its source, led by Zella's mother. They failed to report back.
That's a rainer emoji, Rextor?
Part of the throne on Regala at the Cool Route.
So bad.
Life. So lend me your strength. Together we can find my squad and the source of the poison.
Bro. Okay, I know I've been going in and out of this game for a while now, but sorry, like, this is what the emote looks like on my end. Like, you see, this is a Rextor message right over here. Everyone and their dog uses dark mode on Twitch, right? There's gonna be a couple people that will prefer light mode, but like, this is what it looks like.
New subscriber detected.
EA.
That's pretty much, I mean, maybe it could be a meme all on itself, but it's basically impossible to read. Anyways. Hey, thank you very much, Box Gila. There's a dark mode? Oh my god. Guys.
I'll help you find your missing squad. Good. I'm heading out now.
Thank you,
The
Boss
longer
Gila.
the blood choke remains, the longer my people suffer. We'll follow the Red River. The squad would have done the same. Might be able to pick up some sign of them. You ready?
I think you click your portrait and then you tag dark mode.
Actually, I have some things to do first. I'll meet up with you. Very well. Look for the mouth of the Red River. Follow it, and you'll find me wherever it leads. Okay.
Like, I know a guy that uses Discord in light mode. Damn. That's wild.
Twins.
Okay, I've got so many side quests. I don't really need this many side quests. We're gonna go ahead and continue with the main quest. So, here's the main quest right now. To find and recover Omega clearance from Thebes, Ted Faro's private bunker, Aloy must journey across the bay to the ancient ruins of San Francisco. Right, so basically what we need to go ahead and do is get the Omega level clearance. Because apparently the clearance that we have from being, what's her name? Miss Tobek, whatever her name is. For being a clone is not enough. We need to also have Omega level clearance. Part of that quest is really cool. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish that quest today, because we'll probably play it for about 45 minutes. But we'll get started with it at least. Yeah, I hope Blizzard can turn things around, man. They used to be known for like high quality games and, you know, gameplay first and money second, but It's a shame that like the AAA studios in general, at least a lot of them, have been producing games that are significantly worse, despite the fact that they have way bigger budgets. Right? Like most gaming companies now have budgets that are like, you know, they have way more money. Those companies are making insane money in 2022 because the gaming industry is so big. But a lot of AAA studios have not really gotten a whole lot better. Maybe once Diablo 4 comes out, maybe. That's 100% it. Yes. I guess once you start like switching out executives that care about video games for guys that care mostly about sales and, you know, appeasing the shareholders, that's where you run into issues. Like, it used to be the case that you could kind of just trust every single one of Blizzard's game releases to at least be pretty good. Kind of went a little worse when Diablo 3 came out. But people were, you know, able to forgive most of that, I think. But they kind of doubled down on some of those. And then, yeah, like, Overwatch came out, right? And that was obviously a smash hit. But then they kind of dropped the ball on that again as well. And now Overwatch 2 is coming out, but I don't really see anyone excited for it. I mean, there's some people excited for it, but... Dude, Heroes of the Storm was a great game. Yeah, Heroes of the Storm was great. One of the best games that Blizzard has released over, well, recently. They've barely released any games.
Time to cross the water, look for landfall.
Heroes was so fun. I didn't care too much for it as an esport, but I thought in general it was a great fun game to play.
Nothing's stopping me from taking a boat.
Examine the boat. Can I take the boat? Really? I can take boats? You know another great game that Blizzard has made? StarCraft 2? They developed it for a good long while, and then they were like, you know what? We're gonna fire the whole team. For no apparent reason other than money. That's, I guess, when I started getting really salty. I was already kind of salty, but that's really what grind my gears, man. Also because I know pretty much the, you know, all the people that used to work on that game. At least at the end. At least a lot of them. They were all really nice. Really good people. Really passionate about the game. Anyways. I can rant about that another day. Just sucks.
It's pushing me south. There's no choice but to head for that beach.
Where are we going, Aloy? If you want to go to that beach, you gotta pedal to the right side. Yeah.
No one's guarding this side of the ferry either.
Ooh, okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize that this whole bit was water. That's sick.
Where are the Quinn? They're in landfall, I guess. I better go find it.
Ay, 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 ay. We're in a very tropical place now. Nice. You didn't like Overwatch? I mean, I didn't really like Overwatch too much either because I don't really care for, like, shooters in general, but it's objectively a good game. Like, it may just not be your genre, and that's totally okay, obviously. But it did a lot of things right. And they had like a 5 years head start on things like Valorant and other games, but somehow, yeah, they lost that huge, like, I don't know. It's kind of strange. Like, the whole situation is kind of strange.
Donation confirmed.
What's going on, Frau Dr. Merkel? Danke bitte. Für deine 100 Bits. Sehr geil. Ooh, okay. I kind of want to go to the tall neck. I don't know if I can already do much with the tall neck. But I would like to. I'm just going to run by everything. I think I am going to, yeah. Hey, guys. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Oh. Look at those dinosaurs look friendly. You should go pet them. No. They're not very friendly, dude. I tried petting them. Ah, the stealthy guys. I don't like the stealthy guys. They're like Dark Templar. Look at that bird.
New subscriber detected.
Yoda! Yoda! Thank you very much. Yikes, I have to fight a Glinthawk? While swimming? Not ideal. Not ideal. Hey, thank you very much, Yoda, for the 5 gifted subs.
Maybe my focus can tell me more.
Tell me more, was it love at first sight? Impact damage sustained, power converters overloaded.
Better take a look at the damage.
Aw, poor Tallneck. What are we doing? Oh, I just looted its nest. Okay. I gotta recover the missing parts of the Tallneck. Oh my god, is that a manta ray? A fish! I probably need the fish upgrades for something, but... Oh wow, I can actually just catch them? Wait, what? I can pick them up? I just put it in my backpack. What? I've tried this as a kid many times, chat. I have tried this as if it's not gonna happen. I mean, you gotta try, I guess, but it's like Subnautica, yeah. Dude, the underwater areas in this game are so beautiful. Very nice. Hello. I would like to not be attacked. I'll hide over here, I guess. Yeah, I can't shoot underwater though. I don't see how I'm gonna kill it underwater, but we'll go to the other side. Hopefully stay out of range. Wait, no. We gotta do these things first, Mr. Video Game. I gotta repair the tall neck for obvious reasons. Deactivate quest. No. Tall neck, boy. Definitely our top priority. Okay. Oxygen. if it was Subnautica, we would just hear oxygen every 3 seconds. "30 seconds remaining." It's in here somewhere. I can, by the way, now breathe underwater. I'm like a fish. Ooh. Yeah, probably still don't want to get too close to him. Not what we're looking for. It's weak versus fire and electricity. I mean, I don't really need to fight it, but maybe it's the thing though that I'm looking for.
That looks like the part I'm looking for.
Oh,
Guess
okay.
I'm picking this up.
Good.